Hello everyone, it is Blind Metal Gamer along with Kaira Super Saiyan and our guest Resee Queen, and it is now time for another episode of the Blindside Podcast. What is
Howdy,
up, ladies?
howdy,
Howdy.
blind. We are discussing holiday traditions and holiday feasts tonight.
Yes, we are, and we are going to kick it off. Alright, I'm gonna let Resee Queen start this discussion off. So Resee Queen, what are some holiday foods and traditions you like to do at your house?
Well, like this Thanksgiving, we're gonna have Thanksgiving at my mom's house,
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
nice.
and I'm looking forward to my nana's chocolate syrup cake, Hershey's chocolate syrup cake.
Oh,
Oh
sounds
man.
so good.
Woo! She makes the best Hershey's chocolate syrup cake you ever put in your mouth.
Is
Oh
Oh,
there
man.
is there a food that is served every year you look forward to? And I'm not talking about dessert. I'm talking about main or side dish.
Right, I was gonna ask the same thing.
oh, I'm sorry. I look forward to the turkey. The turkey.
Okay.
And
Yes,
And what's
ma'am.
your favorite? And what's your favorite side dish?
I love mashed potatoes with it.
Mashed
I love
potatoes
mashed
are
potatoes.
so good.
Oh, I know.
There's so many sides you can't
You
decide which
can't.
one you like best.
I know. I like. It's like you know.
Yeah.
Me. Would you like to know what Blind Metal Gamer likes?
Yes,
Oh yeah,
please.
shoot.
All right. At Blind Metal Gamer's house, we're gonna have turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, macaroni and cheese, fried corn, broccoli casserole, rolls, sweet potatoes, and pumpkin pie.
Okay, so in my house we will have turkey, ham, mashed potatoes, cranberry jello salad, which is really good. That's my favorite side dish. Broccoli casserole, which your girl Kyra's making this year. Oyster dressing. Oh, I hate that stuff. It's so gross.
Oh
Uh,
God.
Regular stuffing. Mashed potatoes, a maple pumpkin pie. I always do something different every year for Thanksgiving for pumpkin pie. I very rarely make the same recipe twice. And then of course my most popular dessert, a German chocolate pecan pie. And to start off the feast, we will be doing Bloody Marys, mimosas with cinnamon rolls.
Ooh, I love Bloody Marys.
Oh
Oh
man.
I
my
can't
gosh.
stand them. I am team mimosa in my house.
I like mimosas too, but oh, I've tried Bloody Marys and they're
hmm
awesome.
I
We
tried Bloody
use
Marys once. Oh man.
We use Zing Zang Bloody Mary mix to make Bloody Marys, and that is the go-to Bloody Mary mix in my family.
We don't do any Bloody Marys or mimosas at the Blind Metal Gamer house. May I wanted to talk about something. I'm sure we all are going to maybe agree or disagree on this. The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
I love the
Oh
Macy's
yeah,
Thanksgiving
yeah.
Day Parade. There are two things I look forward to about the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade the most. First, the SpongeBob balloon. Second, the Sesame Street float.
Oh,
What's your favorite thing about the Macy's Parade, Reese Queen?
I like the SpongeBob. I'm a SpongeBob girl, so I'm gonna have
Me
to go with
too.
Kyra on
Blind has teased me for years about it.
that.
Oh yeah, I give her a bit of a hard time. But to be fair, Blind has tried to get her to like wrestling and metal, and it doesn't work.
Oh yeah.
But my favorite thing about the parade is, I would just say all of it. I mean, I particularly like, the Santa Claus coming and the artists and the music.
The
Oh yeah.
Ronettes, I love their routine. I love seeing the sneak peeks of the Broadway shows,
Oh
doing
yeah.
routines.
Oh yeah, the rock. You mean the Rockets, not the
The
Ronettes.
Rockers, yeah, sorry.
Rockets, not
The
the Rockers,
Rocket.
not
I
the wrestling team now.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the Ronettes who sang a Christmas song. I'm sorry.
I've never heard of the Ronettes, so
Me
I don't
neither.
know. Hmm.
They're an old Motown group from the 60s. They sing the song Sleigh Ride.
Oh, okay, okay. And I love listening to Bing Crosby too. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
And
Bing Crosby's awesome.
Nat King Cole.
Oh yes. You can't go wrong with
Mm-hmm.
the classic people that did
Yeah,
Christmas
well,
music.
Blind is about
Oh,
ready to wring my neck because I have decided now is the time to start engaging in Christmas music before they take it away in the
amen.
middle of Christmas Day.
Amen. Yes. Oh, and Perry Como. Oh my gosh.
I
I
All
just
right.
love Perry
I
Como.
couldn't do Christmas music November 1st when it started, but I'm ready for it now.
I
Yeah, I
couldn't
think
either.
after this week, it would be time to ramp up the Christmas metal in the Blind Metal Gamer house.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Um,
At
Oh
least I
no.
have better taste than you when I listen to TSO, which is a rock opera.
now I do. To be fair, I listened to Jethro Tull's Christmas album
Yeah.
and their remake of "Pass the Bottle" that they did in 2016.
Yeah. Now
Oh yeah.
Blind did get me into one metal Christmas album from one of his favorite
The
artists.
Schaefer Barlow Project, which is a great album, I highly recommend it.
And I highly
Oh
recommend Trans Siberian Orchestra any of their albums because they they do a Christmas rock opera, and I had the privilege of going to see them live the last time they came to our area.
neat.
Yeah, Kaira did, and Jethro Tull's Christmas album held a place in my heart because it came out not the year I graduated, but the year after in 2003, and they released that song "Pass the Bottle," a Christmas song, as the first single. And when they remastered it in 2016, I was ecstatic.
I think I
Oh,
liked TSO because my mother has always liked their rendition of Canon in D.
oh yeah, I've heard of Canon and D. My sister likes that as
I've
well.
heard of
That's
that
my
too.
that's my mother's favorite classical piece, and it is one of her favorite Christmas songs.
Oh wow.
Oh yes, and then of course, I know this isn't going to be a thing in all of our households, but when the parade is over and the turkey and stuffing are done and we're eating and we're full,
Mm-hmm.
before the turkey and stuffing is presented, one thing I listen to is Arlo Guthrie's Alice's Restaurant from 1967 on WKQQ, which you can listen to on your Echo Dot.
And
Oh
I
wow.
like to watch the dog show on a TV that's not playing football. You can't escape football in my house on Thanksgiving Day. And because I like seeing all the dogs and seeing who
Oh
wins best in
yeah.
show.
Yeah, is it the Puppy Bowl or
No, Puppy
No, no,
Bowl Super
no.
Bowl.
yeah, okay.
I'm talking about the American Kennel Club dog show that airs right after the parade every
Presented by
Thanksgiving.
Purina.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
NBC does a live AKC dog show every Thanksgiving after the parade. But no, Puppy Bowl I do watch, but Puppy Bowl airs on Super Bowl.
hmm
Oh yeah, I don't know why I was thinking that. I guess I've
that's
never
And
seen
yeah.
it.
then I said football, which
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh wow. But yes, yeah, when we get done with our Thanksgiving feast, and we got another guest over here. It's my dog. She's up in my face right now, licking me on the mouth.
my
Yep,
dog does that all the time.
Mr. Oreo C is chilling, being a good boy.
Yes,
Uh,
and Ellie Mae's being
hey,
a good girl, but she's all up in my face right now, wondering what I've got in my ears.
Oh
my
wow.
two fur babies are laying next to each other, being good. Let's see how long that lasts, considering how bad this cat has been today.
Oh no!
Like, one thing she's really done to aggravate me today is sit on the kitchen trash can.
Oh
Uh
god.
oh, bad kitty.
Mm-hmm.
And, Kyra didn't get the best, most productive sleep last night. So
Uh
somebody
oh.
is really in a bad mood with this cat.
Uh oh.
All right. So
Good.
when So by the way, if you all out there who are listening want to listen to Alex's Restaurant on WKQQ, just tell your Echo device to play WKQQ right after the parade, and you will be listening to Alex's Restaurant.
And if you want to
Well,
listen to TSO, they are on Spotify
And YouTube Music.
and YouTube Music. Yeah, but YouTube Music costs money.
No, it don't.
yeah.
Well, it used to.
Well, no, actually, I do have YouTube Music, and it doesn't. I've got it
No, it
free.
don't.
There's
Mm-hmm.
no ads or anything.
Nope.
But what I was gonna say is after the meal's done at my house, at Resee Queen's house, uh, we go for a nice little walk around the block.
Well, at some point during Thanksgiving, Kaira has to walk the dog because the dog is kept in a separate part of the house to not be a beggar under the Thanksgiving table.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
man. Oh boy.
See,
Oh boy.
you can't leave the dog alone in Kyra's domain, but you can the cat. So the dog comes with me and is just put in a different part of the house where she's on her best behavior.
And Reese's house, Miss Ellie Mae is she's gonna be put in her kennel while Reese is gone.
Yeah, Doshi, which is my dog, will be sleeping in her little playpen in the newly renovated basement.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh.
Kyra is choosing to sleep on the couch rather than the nice renovated bedrooms to keep the dirty dog out of the nice renovated bedrooms.
There you go.
Well, Blood Motor Gamer doesn't have anything to worry about with Mr. Oreo because he will be a good boy, sleeping all the way. So,
And
okay.
and my cat, Miss Autumn Love, will have all the food she wants.
Well, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
She'll have her a nice little Thanksgiving feast.
Mm-hmm. So, okay. When all the eating is done and all that, you want to know what I love to watch
What's
What's that?
that?
while I'm eating? I love to watch WWE Survivor Series, and it just so happens the
Oh boy.
2024 edition Survivor Series War Games will be November 30th, so I'm going to be stocking up on snacks for that as well.
I
Me.
figured
Oh.
you'd say something along those lines.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um. I told you I'll watch the dog show. Chances are, in the middle of the feast, the a football game will be on in probably every room of the house possible because we have a TV in the kitchen. We have a nice TV in the living room, so that'll be at least two TVs with the football game on.
Oh.
Nice.
Nice.
So, okay. Now we were talking about Christmas music earlier. Would you like to know? Maybe we could. Would you like me to share my favorite Christmas songs I love to crank up during this time of year?
Yeah. Go
Absolutely.
ahead.
Well, the Schaefer Barlow project that I recommended earlier has some the traditional, Christmas carols, We Three Kings, Silent Night, Little Drummer Boy, Do You Hear What I Hear? But they're they're pretty much metalified, so they're ice earthified. So you get that, and then from the Jethro Tull, my favorites are a Christmas song, which is Pass the Bottle, Birthday Card at Christmas, Jack Frost and the Hooded Crow, another Christmas song, which is about this old man who basically he has his Christmas. You just have to listen to it. And then I like God Rest You Merry Gentlemen, Good King Wenceslas, Away in a Manger, which can the Good King Wenceslas, the Away in a Manger, and Hark the Herald Angels Sing. All of that can be found on the Celestial album by Rob Halford. And then Rob Halford also did a Christmas song album, uh, which was just winter songs, which is a very good album. It's got some good stuff on there too. So those are some good Christmas albums. and songs that I would recommend to spice up your holidays this year?
Cool.
I personally like to do TSO. I listen to them every Christmas Eve. I like them a lot. Classics like Gene Autry, Bing Crosby, Nat King Cole. I like, and I like some of the newer twists on holiday music. Last Christmas by Wham. That's one I always love.
Oh
Uh, shoot. But I like older Christmas music. You know, stuff that Blind and I's parents grew up with.
yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Me too. Me
Oh
too.
yeah. Oh yeah.
And I love to listen to uh this is a boy band back in my time, and I'm sure y'all know of this group. NSYNC, Home for
Yes,
Yep.
Christmas.
I know their
Yep.
Christmas album. And then,
Yes.
of course, Backstreet Boys made a comeback a few years ago with their own Christmas album,
Oh
doing
yeah.
Christmas classics. They did a good Christmas album. And Kelly
Wow.
Clarkson did some Christmas songs I like. But the one of the Christmas songs I cannot stand is "All I Want for Christmas" by Mariah Carey. She grated on my mentality so much.
Yeah, I don't like Mariah Carey. Now, I do like Michael Bublé's Christmas music.
Michael Bublé has a great Christmas album.
Yes.
But
Oh, yes.
of course, a couple more Christmas music I can't stand. Feliz Navidad. I am sorry for those of you who like it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stand it. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Never liked it,
Oh, God.
and I don't like Santa Baby. I
Oh,
Yeah, Santa Baby. Yeah, that one.
it's borderline sexual. It's really not
It,
a appropriate Christmas song.
yeah, it makes me wonder just a little bit, if you know what I mean.
I mean, is
yeah.
she trying to seduce Santa? Is she talking about her own personal Santa and her life? I mean,
Yeah, like what's
it's
the
Well,
deal?
it's
What's the
yeah.
deal?
really creepy. And I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Like, does that girl not realize she'll get eaten if she gets a
Yeah, really.
hippopotamus for Christmas?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
And
Oh,
Feliz Navidad, it's just I don't know. Something about Feliz Navidad has just never. I guess I don't like mariachi music because it's never sounded good to me. Ever.
yeah. Well, I mean, I tolerate it, but it's
mm-hmm.
that I stick with what I like,
Yeah.
and
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and another group I really like for Christmas music, Jackson 5. They
oh
have,
yeah.
except for their version of except for their version of Frosty the Snowman. That's the one Christmas
Oh,
song by Jackson 5 I don't like. The regular other versions of Frosty are better.
oh yeah. Now I love Burl Ives doing the uh
Burl
that.
Ives that's a classic right there.
And
Oh
Holly
yeah.
Jolly Christmas. That is a must
Oh my
listen
Yes.
gosh.
to.
Okay. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I have it on. Yes, Blind Metal Gamer has the DVD, and yes, I'll be watching or listening to it in this case.
My
Yes.
Yeah, buddy.
two favorite Rankin Bass Christmas specials. The Year Without a Santa Claus and Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Both
Oh.
classics.
What about
Oh yeah.
Charlie Brown's Christmas?
Oh, I love it.
Ooh,
But
yeah.
surprisingly, I never cared for the Frosty Christmas special. I love the song. I don't like the special. I don't know why.
Yeah, I know. Like
Oh,
a Charlie Brown Christmas, that was an institution in my house. We would watch it every year.
It's a
Rudolph, yeah,
it's
sign me up.
great. And there's a new Christmas special on Netflix that came out a few years ago called Klaus. It
Mhm.
is one of those hybrid 2D, 3D animation specials, and it is so good. It's about this postal man who comes to the single worst place to live. And there's these two feuding families at the center of it all. And this this postman teams up with a guy who winds up becoming the first Santa Claus and ends a decades long blood feud in the process.
Nice.
wow.
So got a question, ladies.
Yes.
Yep.
We were talking about Christmas shows, and Resee Queen, you'll be able to, you and I, Resee Queen, went to schools for the blind.
Yes.
Do you have any particular memories of Christmas at that particular school?
Well, I remember my very, very first time going to see the Santa Claus with Tim Allen in it. Oh, that was it was in theaters, and we got to go in and watch the whole movie, and that was great. Our whole group did.
Blind has got a very funny and what the fuck Christmas story from his
Oh,
blind days.
Yes. Okay. So for those of you who are listening who went to the KSB, School for the Blind, they would have an open house every year. We would have, cookies, punch, and we would all have the fireplace roaring, and it was one of them electric deals, so it was, good and safe. So they had the fireplace going. We were all having a good time. So we were in the gym this year, in this particular one, in the recreational building gym, and they do the Santa thing. We get our gifts, right?
Right.
They gave us, the older folks, Power Ranger books, Barney toothpaste. Really?
Barney
Really?
toothpaste.
Yeah,
Well,
there's
there's
little.
a reason behind all this.
I think what it was, they may have gotten a mix up. The people that were in charge of it may have had a big mix up happen. And that does happen.
Yeah.
Mistakes do happen. I have a story I'd like to share if you ladies don't mind
Well,
about.
Yes, go ahead.
hang on. My turn for 1 minute. I was just gonna say, Kyra has a little bit of stardom from Christmas as a kid. Not only did she do a Christmas pageant play that has recently been adapted into a movie, but as a baby, Kyra got to be the baby Jesus with her mommy and daddy being Mary and Joseph in the church nativity scene.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, I
Nice.
was showing Blind the picture this morning. So my older sister was 3 at the time and was jealous because she had to sit in the audience and didn't like being excluded.
Oh my goodness.
And if you want a Fur Kids update, the dog and cat are in the crate purring away.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
And
So,
Ellie Mae is whining and whimpering for whatever reason, I don't know. She's
Yeah.
pacing the floor.
mm,
All right. Now you may tell your story, Blind.
okay, so mistakes do happen. Like I'd mentioned at that one Christmas party, and everybody was irate because this happened, right?
Right.
Because teenagers shouldn't be getting Power Ranger memorabilia. Come on,
I mean,
man.
some
Come
teenagers would
on,
like
man.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this was the blind school, so we had to grunt and bear it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Grunt and yep.
So anyway, so this was when Blind was a younger blind metal gamer. Mortal Kombat 2 had just released.
Oh,
Okay.
wow. Yeah.
Mortal Kombat 2 had just released, and I wanted the set that I wanted it for Christmas. So I'd asked, my mother, I want Mortal Kombat 2 for Sega. I didn't say Sega Genesis, Sega game. So Christmas Day comes, right?
Right.
And I opened up the gift. It was the Game Gear version. I was furious.
Yeah.
Oh, I
I'm
would
like,
have been too.
really? I can't play this. Really? Now, remember, younger Blind Metal Gamer wasn't as mature as I am now. I was hot headed. So I was promptly sent to my room to think of my actions and to be told to be grateful.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it was Christmas morning. It didn't matter. I mean, I had to wait. So after I went out back to my room and came out and apologized, I had to apologize. So after doing all that, everything was fine. But the point is, a mistake was made.
Yeah.
And that does happen. So I kind of got a funny, not really it's kind of related. So several years later, I'm rummaging through my home, right?
Right.
And I found the Sega Genesis version of Mortal Kombat 2 from an old video store here in town.
Yeah.
oh,
I'm like, oh wow. So, okay, Christmas. Any type of greasy queen. What is a Christmas tradition in your home that you look forward to every single year?
Oh, I look forward to Christmas morning when we're all together having a Christmas breakfast, and then we open up our gifts from Santa.
We do something similar in my house. We do cinnamon rolls, shrimp boil, not shrimp boil, shrimp cocktail that's been in the oven, and Bloody Marys and mimosas Christmas morning.
Yeah, we do gravy and biscuits, sausage, cinnamon rolls, and Christmas punch, which is made of cherry juice and pineapple juice.
And
Ooh,
then
and it
of
is
course,
Oh
so good.
man.
and then of course we have snacky stuff like the Christmas cookies we've accumulated over the month. Jamaican rum soaked fruitcake. That'll make anyone love fruitcake because of the rum. Um,
Oh man.
Chex
Oh, wow.
Mix, my mother's fruitcake cookies that we call Christmas rock cookies. I mean, not fruit cookies, fruit cake cookies. Forgive me. We have various things, and another Christmas tradition. As I got to be an adult, Santa didn't get milk with his cookies anymore. One year, Santa got red wine, but now the red wine has become straight up Bailey's Irish cream in a mug.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Well,
No.
Santa's a little boozy in my family, so and I'm over 21. I'm 31 years old. I know there's no Santa, so I play along and indulge Santa.
Yeah.
Hey, he won't. He's probably stressed out all year long, having to work and prepare all this, for the little
And
ones.
getting those toys delivered, yeah, he needs a
Yeah,
little
he's probably
caregiving.
stressed out. Like,
Yeah.
what the hell am I gonna do?
And in my
Jesus.
family, we also wrap the toys for the dog and cat.
Oh, yeah.
All
Uh,
right,
I,
so in
so I swear, the past couple years, the dog has gotten new thunder shirts, new collars, new leads, and always gets new
mhm,
toys.
nice. Now, Oreo, it's weird. I mean, I don't buy him anything for Christmas, but I give him extra love. I give him extra love and attention.
Hmm.
I at
It's
least give the cat some good high quality catnip for Christmas.
Oh, wow.
Oh come on, the cat needs love too.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
And then one Christmas tradition we have in my family, every day after Christmas, my here's some context for this. My stepdad gives out gift cards to the outlet mall that is relatively new to Blind and Eye's area. It's been open about a decade now. And my stepdad gives gift cards to all the family. My mother, his sisters, his nieces, his son, etc., etc. And so my aunts and my cousins and I will all go out to the outlet mall and have a shopping spree with our Christmas money from my stepdad.
Nice.
and one new tradition that Blind is going to be doing this year. I'm gonna, if I get any like PSN cards or whatever, I'm gonna treat myself to something I want.
You did that last
Oh.
year.
Yeah, that's a new tradition I've started.
Oh yeah, that's fair. And then of course, Christmas doesn't end in December for me because every March, Kyra's friends meet up at Comic-Con and we will exchange Christmas gifts in March because that's when we know we'll all be together.
Oh, neat.
And I've also started the Christmas tradition of thrifting for Christmas because there's a thrift shop very close to Kyra that is dog friendly, that the dog enjoys going to, and I can do Christmas shopping for under $50 there.
Nice, and I think a certain doggo just said hello.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah. Yeah. I think she hears people going out of the door or somebody coming to Resee Queen's door. I don't know.
Hey,
well,
good
I know that
guard doggo.
I know that feeling. Mine barks all day long.
Hmm. Yeah, mine does too.
And I'm
Mine
always,
do too.
having to yell at her to get her to stop.
Oh man, yeah, we gotta yell at ours too. So, um, yeah, and then as far as Christmas dinner here at Blind's house, we usually do, again, the Christmas turkey. It's almost like a repeat of Thanksgiving dinner almost.
We have changed things up the last two Christmases at my house. We have done prime rib the last two Christmases, and
Ooh.
I suspect that will be the case again this Christmas.
Well,
Um,
my Nana, she has a big old Christmas feast, and we go over to her house and have
Yeah,
Christmas dinner,
yeah.
and we do the Chinese Christmas thing where people get gifts and you pick a number or whatever, and
Oh, like white
mhm,
elephant.
yeah,
We call it dirty Santa in my family.
yeah,
Yeah,
Dirty
mhm,
Santa, yep.
yeah.
mhm.
We go to my stepdad's sisters for Christmas dinner. Um, that house has been the tradition even before my stepdad's sister took it over because my stepdad's mother used to do it. And because over the last few years, because my brother is married now, we do a separate Christmas exclusively for my brother, his wife, and girls to celebrate with the rest of the family because they spend Christmas several hours away with my sister in law's family.
Neat.
Nice. So yeah, I mean, with us, it's just me and the family, the nephew, the niece,
Yeah,
and we just kind of do our own thing.
we have at least three Christmases in my family we've got because we've got Christmas morning with my mother's family, the separate Christmas celebration with my brother and his wife and girls, and then we have Christmas dinner with my stepdad's side of the family.
Well, this year, Resee Queen is doing Christmas December 22nd. For whatever reason, I don't know why, but we're having a nice, relaxing Christmas Eve and Christmas Day at home. So we're just
And
gonna
that's the other
chill and
thing.
relax.
And that's the other thing. Christmas Eve, we almost always spend with spend at another church in the city that certain members of my stepdad's family go to. It's one of those mega churches. It is huge. It has got multiple campuses in one
Wow.
city. It is a nice church. I like it a lot. And then we'll have some kind of get together on Christmas Eve, and then we'll go back to our respective houses and regroup the next day.
What we usually do Christmas Eve is we just kind of hunker down for the night, because it's probably going to be. I'm envisioning it's going to be cold,
Yeah.
just
Oh yeah.
cold, cold, very cold. So getting that warm, winter pajamas. Yeah, blind. One thing that Blind Metal Gamer's mother always does: new pair of pajamas each Christmas.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I've had that
Oh
tradition in the
yeah.
past. And
Hmm.
of course,
Oh.
Blind and I, it is very rare to get a white Christmas around here. We had our first white Christmas in over a decade, two
Oh
Christmases
yeah.
ago. And
We had a, we
and
had
it
our
was
first white Christmas in 2011.
we had
Actually,
Blind and I just had one in 2022, and it was the nastiest, coldest, snowiest Christmas we'd ever had.
I remember 2020. We had a white Christmas too.
That was not 2020, that was 2022.
You don't remember that?
Well, hey, I gotta
Was
go
not
now. I gotta
2020.
take
All
a
right,
break.
all right, all right. Resee Queen had to step out for a bit.
It was not
Um.
2020. It was 2022. You've got the
Oh.
year mixed up.
Yeah, it was 2022. That's right. I remember that. Yeah, because 2020 we barely even got anything.
It was 2022. I remember because it was below freezing. We had
hmm
snow for days. The dog got frustrated and laid in the snow, and then and my grandmother camped out in my mother's house because she didn't want to slip and fall coming and going from her house over the course of 4 days.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember it was below freezing, and everybody was like, "Oh wow!" I mean, I woke up and
Everyone
I
was
was,
everyone was panicking because it was below freezing and
hmm
snowing.
yeah, I remember that, and I was freaking out, thinking, "Oh God, the power's gonna go! Oh my God! Oh my God!"
No, power didn't go out, but I tell you, that was the most miserable Christmas ever.
Yeah, I know, and looking back again, this would be Blind's second Christmas with my current vision situation. Um,
Yeah.
looking back, that was my last Christmas with good vision.
Yeah. Well, you've got those smart glasses coming, so we'll see what happens.
Oh yeah, they'll make up for a lot of the gap. They'll fill in a lot of the gaps, I'm sure.
Yeah, but
If not,
I can only remember two white Christmases, 2011, 2022.
yeah, yeah, we did have a 2011 White Christmas.
Yeah, it was rare. I mean, you would think for us being a little bit more northern than other southern states,
Mm-hmm.
we would get white Christmases. No, doesn't happen.
Mm-mm. Now I remember, I think it was 2012. We had a very cold Christmas.
Oh, we've had tons of cold Christmases. I can remember one Christmas before the pandemic, we had a 74-degree Christmas.
Yeah, that was nuts. That was insane.
I liked it though.
Yeah, that was. I'm like, really? This is not. Everybody at in Blind's Life was complaining, except for the family. Oh, it's gonna not be wintry and cold, because I got some people that I know that love cold weather. Um,
I mean, the one downside to it being so warm that Christmas is you couldn't have the heat on and you couldn't wear your festive sweaters.
yeah, that was the one thing, because I associate Christmas with being cold because of the heat. You have a good warm home to, you know,
Yeah. And
and
I may hate the cold, I may hate the snow, but I want a white Christmas in December.
oh yeah, I do too. I mean, it's just tradition. It's just
Yeah. So
tradition, and
before we wrap up, I have to shout out one particular Christmas special that is near and dear to my heart.
mm-hmm. Alrighty, what's up?
It is Christmas Who from season 2 of SpongeBob. Um, Basically, the Bikini Bottomites don't know what Christmas is. And so Sandy explains what Christmas is. And SpongeBob makes it his mission to bring Christmas to Bikini Bottom. Squidward does not believe. And so they wait up all night on Christmas Eve and Santa doesn't come. So Squidward dresses up as Santa Claus and takes it upon himself to give everything he owns but his house itself away to Bikini Bottom. And then at the end, we get the actual Santa flying above Bikini Bottom. For some odd reason, he didn't show up until the last minute, and Squidward was the stand-in Santa. But it's got a banger of a Christmas song called "The First Christmas to Me," and it is such a good song. If you want to see that song, it's on YouTube or watch the Christmas special. It's great.
One piece, like I said, I was talking about Rudolph earlier. That's the one I want to shout out, because it's a classic. You know what I mean? You hear a lot of
It
Burl
is.
Ives in that, and the late great Burl Ives, who passed away, it'll be 30 years ago next year
Yeah.
that he passed. Um, did the voice of the Snowman.
I remember that. And Rudolph got 2 more Christmas specials. He got Rudolph's Shiny New Year and Rudolph and the
Mm-hmm.
Island of the Misfit Toys.
Actually, it was Rudolph's Happy New Year.
It was Shiny New Year.
Shiny. Okay, I stand corrected. All right, so we've pretty much done our holiday traditions and specials. Is there anything? And I don't know if Resee Queen will be back for the wrap up.
Resee Queen left after they took their leave of absence.
All right. With that being said, Kaira, do you got anything you want to say before we wrap up for 2024?
Well, we are going to be back next month. We are going to dive deeper into the Christmas media. Stay tuned for that. And honestly, just please don't be like my family. Don't fight over Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is stressful in my family.
Yes. My advice to you would be have a happy and safe Thanksgiving. Be with those, cherish your time with those you love, and
And if you've lost someone at Thanksgiving like you did in my family, honor their memory through the traditions.
yeah. I mean, I've got people I've lost recently and over the past several years ago, but but I'm going to honor them in my own way as well. So with that being said, for Resee Queen and Kaira Super Saiyan, I've been your host, Blind Metal Gamer, saying have a happy and healthy holiday season. We will see you in December to discuss Christmas media and much, much more. So until then, so long everyone, and peace out.
I'm Kaira Super Saiyan. Stay golden, and I look forward to indulging you in my favorite holiday specials.